For the next 3 years, the best collegiate golfers in the country are on the road to Grayhawk.
We're going to showcase golf in Scottsdale, Arizona with one of the great championships in amateur golf, the NCAA Women's and Men's Division I National Championship.
This is the first national championship on a desert-style layout, and this year marks the first time this championship will be at the same location for 3 consecutive years.
Grayhawk was built for championships. Golf course is tough. It's Raptor. It's going to be 7,300 yards for the men. It'll be 6,500 for the women. You've got these women and men playing 4 days of stroke play to qualify for match play. It's great TV. And let's face it, most of these women and men, they're on their journey to the LPGA or to the PGA Tour. That's their goal.
When you get selected to host the future stars of the PGA and LPGA Tour, I've got 2 words for you. Get ready.
Most important thing is course conditions. How are we going to overseed? How are we going to hold on to this winter ryegrass? Ernie Pock, our superintendent, has done an unbelievable job. Thunderbirds have stepped up financially to help us out. Arizona State's our partner. They're extremely experienced, and we couldn't be happier.
Well, speaking of the Sun Devils, we linked up with a couple Devils and walked the finishing holes at Grayhawk.
We call them the TV holes.
And Joe's team has made some changes to the TV holes. Let's start with the par 3, number 16. For the men, it's a new tee box.
It's a completely different shot than the original tee box, which not only gave us length, it gave us a different angle.
The men used to have a pretty straight-on shot to this green. The new tee box is set back and off to the side. Now the eye line's a little tricky. Green seems slightly to the right.
It's 167 yards from the middle of this back tee box, and how the green tilts away from you. A player's gonna have to control their trajectory and their spin to hold the green.
Making things even more tough, it's almost impossible for a coach to plan for the prevailing wind they'll have on hole 16.
Your tee times are based upon your regional finish. So during the championship, you either get a morning time or an afternoon time. The wind can completely flip from morning to afternoon.
And if you bail out, it's not an easy bunker shot from the front right part of the green with the green slipping away toward the valley.
Let's see if stick one close.
Okay, no pressure.
That might go in. Oh, it's got to hang on right there. Nice shot.
Thank you.
I mean, really, you missed the green here. It's challenging.
It's a very challenging up and down. My preference here would be short right.
Coach couldn't resist showing us how to clean it up.
You're going from 2 completely different speeds.
Oh, wow.
Well done, Coach.
Got 'em up and down.
On number 17, which will become a pivotal hole, it's a drivable par 4. Depending on where the pin is, the women will play at about 300 yards, the men will play at about 350. We've added a few bunkers, one that'll play about 300 yards and a greenside bunker. It's definitely a gettable birdie hole, but if you miss that fairway and get into that rough, it's going to be tough to save par. A pivotal hole down the stretch on these TV holes.
Out here in the middle of the fairway, number 18. This will play as a par 5 for the ladies,
Correct.
par 4 for the boys.
On number 18, we added a fairway bunker on the right. What that does is it frames the hole entirely different. Now you're looking down that fairway and now you see this bunker to the right that you never saw before.
What's the yardage from the tee to reach this?
318 yards. It's well within range of almost the entire field in men's collegiate golf now.
They may decide to hit a 3 wood as opposed to a driver to avoid that bunker. They're going to have an extremely demanding second shot.
So the decision to go for it will really be decided right here.
It'll be decided right here. You will see a cluster of coaches here coaching this shot.
Not only will one small bunker on 18 change a club selection, one small bunker on 18 might change who the national champion is, who qualifies for match play. Whether somebody gets in or gets out, it's a risk-reward shot. It absolutely changes that hole dramatically.
How excited are you guys to have the national championships here?
I mean, for me as a coach to be able to host, my sister Heather, her statue's here behind 18 Green. So I have a deep background here at Grayhawk.
I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to as someone that grew up playing here and someone who's played here, is you're gonna have some great teams from all over the country come in. And you can tell all those players that come from those Midwest courses, when you hit it in the desert, you will lose your ball. You need to step up and hit golf shots on both the men's side and the women's side. So that's part of the things that I'm looking forward to seeing myself.
A couple ASU legends showing you the course. National championship right around the corner.